Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a god.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Today, we're going to be talking about Mr. Kanye West, or I guess now I should say just Ye. He is definitely a hot topic, and we need to talk about him. I thought to myself, you know what? Let's just do like a recap of all the Ye, or I'm just going to call him Kanye, Kanye outbursts that he has had over the years, just because Kanye's a very entertaining person. And I wanted to kind of showcase that. And then at the end of this, I wanted to talk about the whole Milo and Thomas. I don't know if you guys have heard about that, but apparently Kanye can't get off the Nitrous. This is like a thing. And I want to talk about that towards the end of the video. So just make sure to stay to the end. But leading up to that, I want to go over his just crazy, chaotic outbursts, because why not? I mean, let's just do that. We're going to take this all the way back to the very first time that Kanye was outspoken, or this is like his most outspoken, or one of them. There's so many of them with Kanye, but this is one of his very first ones. I think it is his first one, actually. Here we go.
With the breach of 3 levees protecting New Orleans, the landscape of the city has changed dramatically, tragically, and perhaps irreversibly. There's now over 25 feet of water where there was once city streets and thriving neighborhoods.
I hate the way they portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting. See a white family, it says they're looking for food. And you know,
what's interesting is how nervous he looks right here. Like, he actually looks like, this is clearly young Kanye.
It's been 5 days because most of the people are black. And even for me to complain about, I would be a hypocrite because I've tried to turn away from the TV because it's too hard to watch. I've even been shopping before even giving a donation. So now I'm calling my business manager right now to see what is the biggest amount I can give, and just to imagine if I was down there, and those are my people down there. So anybody out there that wants to do anything that we can help with the setup, the way America is set up to help the poor, the black people, the less well off as slow as possible. I mean, this is Red Cross is doing everything they can. We already realize a lot of the people that could help are at war right now, fighting another way, and they've given them permission to go down and shoot us.
And subtle, but in even many ways more profoundly devastating, is the lasting damage to the survivors' will to rebuild and remain in the area. The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Please call.
In the past few days, America and people has been stepping up.
I'm sorry. Okay. I just love how the cut to Chris Tucker, and it's just this awkward, like, in the past few days. That was hilarious. So we're gonna go through the comments right here. Tim Fosho says he was so nervous in everything he said, but said that last part so matter of fact. Very, 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 very true.
Music. So thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor. I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Truly one of Kanye's most iconic moments, arguably his most iconic moment, where he stole the shine of Taylor Swift. But really, he kind of didn't. Yeah, well, I mean, in the end, Taylor Swift arguably, like, well, right now is like literally one of the biggest artists in the world. But yeah. Wu says, I like how there's no build up to him going up on stage. He literally just spawns next there. Oh, that's very true. He's just kind of there. I remember when this first happened, oh my gosh, I must have been was I a freshman in high school? I was either a freshman or in the 8th grade. But I remember, like, the next day, one of my close friends at the time was like, dude, he was so drunk. Like, he just did his thing. He didn't even care. And I was like, clearly he didn't care.
We got this new thing called classism. It's racism's cousin. This is what we do to hold people back. This is what we do. And we got this other thing that's also been working for a long time where you don't have to be racist anymore. It's called self-hate. It works on itself. It's like real estate of racism. Where just like that, when someone comes up and says something like, I am a god, everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a god. I just told you. That's who I think I am. Would it have been better if I had a song that said, I am a nigga? Or if I had a song that said, I'm a gangster? Or if I had a song that said, I am a pimp?
Okay, so every time I hear that, I always hear it out of context. I just hear the, oh my God. But honestly, like when you actually listen to the whole clip, it does make sense. And I'm reading the comment right now of what I'm about to showcase, but it actually really does. Someone says, out of context, oh my God is the most Kanye thing Kanye ever said. But honestly, he's making a lot of sense in the end of it. And he really is. It's like, if he says he's this or he's that in a rap song, it's perfectly fine. But when he says that, it's like, but I can see how people could take offense. You know, when you have like anything involving God or family, you know, those are real touchy subjects. Like, no one wants to hear you saying you're God. That's reserved for God. So I get it, but I also see what he's trying to say.
Or why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye,
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what?
You ain't got.
Come on, chill out.
You
bro.
ain't got the answers.
Kanye,
you ain't got the answers.
I'm asking you.
You
a
ain't
question.
been doing the education,
bro.
You ain't been doing the education.
Kanye, calm down.
You don't have the answer.
Hold up, yo. Kanye in his moments be bugging. He don't care who around. He just really, he really talks his stuff. He just. Why don't you? Yeah, he really does his thing, man. That's all I could say. All right, let's check this comment out. So it says 9 years later, Kanye finally admits Sway did in fact have the answer. Did he? Did he ever say, you know what, Sway got the answer? If there's a clip out there of him saying that, send it to me, because I had no idea. I had no idea Sway finally got the answer. That was almost basically a decade ago.
Don't take another photo, man. Right, don't take another photo, man.
I just got here, homie.
Don't take no photos.
Okay.
Stop it.
Brother,
all of you, stop it, man.
I just got here, brother. I just got here.
Leave the man alone, man.
Kanye, I just got here.
Leave the man alone.
You want me to leave? I'll leave.
Ooh, Paparazzi, man. This one. That's kind of sad. I don't know. Paparazzi, I have no respect for Paparazzi. It's like, I feel like that whole job is weird. Like, does anyone know anybody in life that actually is like wants to be paparazzi or like is like that's their thing? You're literally getting paid to annoy celebrities. I mean, that has to be one of the worst jobs out there. How do you like? I don't know anyone that is like, this is my passion. I really want to be a paparazzi and get the photos and blah, 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 and just annoy people. That's crazy. Someone says, hey, Kanye, it comes with receiving millions. That's true, too, though. I mean, at this point, even then, like if you are in the limelight, that's just what comes with the territory. Deal with it. I know it could be annoying, but look at your lifestyle. You have millions of dollars in the bank. You don't do or live like us common folk. You have you don't stress on money. And money, when you have money, obviously you have, I mean, you can do so much with money. So if that's what, if that's the side effect of that, I wouldn't trip like that. But I don't know. I've never been in that lifestyle. I kind of know me. And I feel like if I understand that's what comes with it, I'll deal with it.
Relax.
Nah. What you mean relax?
I did nothing to you.
What you mean? What you mean relax?
Man, we're in the street, man. You wanna hit me? I don't do nothing to you, man.
We don't wanna fight. We're in the street.
Come on, Kanye.
I'm gonna change all this.
Come on, Kanye. You know we like you.
Shut the fuck
You left
up. It's 4 a.m. You blood-sucking mosquito.
You left the bag right there, Kanye.
You want me to be standing out in front of your house at 4 a.m.?
Just want you to know we're here to support you.
Shut the up! You doing that to get more money for TMZ every question you ask me?
I can feel his anger I can feel his anger on the other side of the screen right now. It's 4 a.m. You outside of my house taking pictures of me in my vehicle. Why are you here? Why? Like I can feel it through the phone. This person says respect our privacy, bro. Yeah, and as you should. I mean, that comment has 25,000 likes, and that is so true. But again, that's what comes to the territory. If you're gonna have hundreds of millions of dollars in a bank, and the side effect is you got weirdos outside your house, which isn't safe. But I'm sure this is just one of his many houses. This looks like this probably is in Hollywood somewhere out here in California. But yeah, if that's what comes, I mean, Pick your poison. Pick your poison. Oh, man. So now I guess we could talk about what's going on today with this whole situation. Kanye's on the Nitrous and the whole Milo thing. By the way, this guy Milo, so I came across this dude's Twitter feed, and let me tell you, this guy reminds me of like a teenager or he reminds me of somebody who has been on the internet for maybe a bit too long. Like, he was doing tweets like every 2 minutes, and he sounds like an internet personality, like a young Gen Z internet person, but he's not. I think he's in his 40s or something. But he kind of like his, I don't know, his tweets just look crazy. But apparently he put out some information on him and this dude named, hold on, let me get the name. Thomas Connelly. Thomas Connelly. So apparently this guy's like the dude who makes what's it called, grills, and he got this grill for Kanye that's like extremely overpriced. Kanye's addicted to Nitrous, and Milo was the one that put this information out, exposed them. And I'd seen some video of this YouTuber I watch sometimes called she goes by the Empress channel, and she was saying that they're trying to Michael Jackson Kanye, where you know how they had Michael Jackson had like that doctor in the house that was giving him that drug. I forget which drug it was, and then he eventually ended up overdosing. So Kanye apparently has like a similar situation to where he has some dude at his house that's able to keep him high on this drug, and apparently it's been affecting his music. So Vultures 2 was terrible. I don't listen to rap much these days. I listen to different kind of stuff, but the consensus seems to be, you know, when I'm on the internet looking at comments, because that's what I do here on this page, is no one's feeling Kanye's music right now, which is interesting. And it's kind of telling, because even among, you know, when Kanye's going on all his antics, talking crazy, doing crazy stuff, the one thing that people could always fall back on was, okay, when he drops music, it's going to be great. And apparently this time he didn't do that. Apparently, like every other comment, it's like, bro, this is trash. Like, you didn't really finish your song. Stuff still needs to be fixed. And you just kind of just put it out there just because. And it's kind of like he's doing this probably because he's so high on Nitrous. I guess he's not really taking anything serious. And also, his situation with his wife is also really strange, too. So apparently there's like, she's never fully enclosed, and there's photos of her out in the nude, and I had seen some video of her at this dinner party, and she's like wearing see-through stuff or whatever. Just really odd behavior. And I feel like Kanye has been, I don't know, you know, everything with his ex-wife Kim Kardashian, and then the whole him getting canceled on the internet, and then now the Nitrous. I feel like he really is just kind of like really falling apart. And then he's not as rich as he used to be, but he's still rich. I don't know. Kanye's really falling apart. What do you guys think of this whole Nitrous thing? Like, do you feel like he's going to bring it back together, or he's going to continue to kind of go on this downside type of situation? I don't want to see Kanye going down. You know, people have a lot of respect and love for Kanye. He's been in this thing a while. Like, I remember him when I was a little kid just listening to his music, and then as I got older, I would still listen to his music, but things have kind of slowed down because I know with rap these days, it's just not the best, and I'm just not really into rap anymore like that. But I'll listen to some things like not Kanye, like Drake and Kendrick. But anything that's like if they dropped, I would listen to that. But they're not. I think their whole little beef is over. So no more rap for me. Also, I'm just gonna talk about this since we're kind of still on the Kanye subject matter. So there's this article that came out actually just recently. Kanye West allegedly gave Milo a lifetime N-word pass. This is strange. Kanye, we're out here just giving people N-word passes. So we're going to go through this article a little bit and see what we got going on here. It's quite strange. Okay, let's go. Kanye West seemingly giving Milo Yiannopoulos a physical N-word pass, permitting him to say the controversial word on Wednesday, August 14th. You know what's funny? It's like, how do people have this information? Like, how do we even know this? Like, I'm reading this article, but how does the person that wrote this know? Maybe we'll find out. I don't know. I think it's really odd. Like, you know the details of this person's life. Anyways, we're reading it. Ye's former chief of staff took to X Twitter with the revelation. By the way, again, that dude's Twitter is crazy. He's always on Twitter. Like, he just posts. I'm pretty sure he's posting right now as I'm speaking to you. He uploaded 2 pictures to show proof of the homemade item, which appeared to be as raunchy as expected. The card featured a picture of Yiannopoulos smiling on one half with an image of a white woman with shopping bags on the other half. The top of the card features the words N-word pass, lifetime membership in yellow colored topography. Hope I said that right. Oh, this is how they get that information. I see. Let me skip through this a little bit. Let me see what we got going on here. I'm just gonna skip all the way down to, it says, as many as 5 Yeezy employees are said to have been sufficiently worried as to have taken photographs of the home Nitrous oh, this is talking about his Nitrous when challenged. Kanye is the dude that sold Kanye West the grills, the overpriced grills. Admitted he taken the canisters to Ye. Oh yeah, he's also the guy that gave him the nitrous and stuff. Ye's home, but insisted absurdly that they were empty and had always been empty. So wait, hold on, let me get this straight. This guy took empty empty cans of nitrous to his house, but it's like, why? Why are you taking empty cans of nitrous to Kanye West's house? Why are you giving? I wonder how much Kanye is paying him to do that, because he would have to be paying him to do that. It really is a Michael Jackson type of situation. Like, he really got hooked on something and he's paying somebody. This whole situation is crazy. It says, however, Corneli's spokesperson insists that Milo's recollection of events is untrue. TMZ reports that the rep asserted that the narrative was not only factually incorrect, but also intentionally misleading. They believe that Indianapolis created this story to gain attention and damage the dentist's reputation. Okay, so basically I'm seeing it's just a bunch of BS, a bunch of just blah, blah, blah going on. I don't know. What comes to mind is that saying, you know, where there's fire, there's smoke. So I'm sure there's some truth to this. For example, the nitrous, like Kanye has mentioned him using nitrous on multiple different times. So I'm sure there's some truth to this. I'm like, it all can't be a lie. I wouldn't believe that. So yeah, man, Kanye West is pretty in a pickle right now. What do you guys think of Kanye right now? Do you guys see him? I mean, I don't want something bad to happen to him. He's really going through it. This man has lost his wife. He's been banned from the internet, essentially. Literally, I see the thing is with Kanye, I see a bunch of negative comments about him, and then I'll see positive comments about him. So he's really in a unique situation. And actually, I watched Candace Owens did a podcast of him, or she uploaded a podcast of him just the other week, of a podcast that they did like 2 years ago, or I want to say, was it 2 years ago? It was the year he got canceled, but she just uploaded it like today, as in like last week today. And it was really interesting because he was talking about how he got what he wanted. He's finally out of the matrix or whatever, you know, like now no one's eyeballing him or really on him like how they used to be. Maybe he's happy. I don't know. But tell me what you guys think of Kanye West, and make sure to check out my other video I have right up here, and leave some comments down below, and make sure to subscribe and support the channel. I'm really trying to grind it out here, and I'll see you guys next time.